and then found some interesting items in the hideout. And you are now back at the ship, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Sounds right.
And Cena has kind of retreated into her quarters.
Mm-hmm. Because we were gonna go get a fancy drink, and then Cena said, "Let's go to the
Right.
ship."
Let's go.
If I found some interesting items, Cena did, and then hid them and didn't show anyone.
Yes.
No one saw it. You don't know.
On that note, we are going to start with an interlude.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
I've not been able to connect to the server. Is it just me?
I think it's just you.
Oh, okay.
I'm in.
Should I try again? I'm gonna cancel and try again.
Yeah, try again. There you are.
I'm acquiring file list.
Okay. Sorry. Interlude. Murgic Mole sits slumped against the wall of the cargo container hideout. A set of metallic boots clunk into view. The sharp pop of a cork is heard, and a stream of Corellian whiskey pours onto the unconscious Clatuanian's head. Murgic sputters and spits as he comes to his senses. What the? He notices the boots and slowly looks up to see their owner. His face goes pale. Master Rex! A large and muscular Nycto stands over him. He's clad in thick Durasteel armor with a vibroaxe strapped to his back. He is flanked by an Aqualish and a human in armor. He is clad in thick Oh, sorry, I already read that part, sorry. He lifts Murgic by his collar. Murgic squirms as he pleads, Master Rex, please, I can explain. But he goes silent after looking into the cold eyes of Phi Rex. When the Nycto speaks, it sounds like gravel being scraped over concrete. Do you know what I value most? He doesn't wait for a response. My time. I'm a very busy person. He rattles Murgic. But do you know what I value even more? My reputation. He looks around at the corpses littering the floor. So imagine how I felt when I found out a couple of grifters from my own school had the audacity to steal one of my transports. Murgic whimpers. It looks like someone did most of my cleanup for me. But Lady Luck is good because I was able to deal with you myself. He jabs something into Murgic's neck. Murgic squeals in shock. Phi holds a partially empty vial in front of Murgic's face. Do you know what this is? Murgic shakes his head frantically. This is unrefined raw stimulant from the Enrigan plant. It will keep all of your senses hyper-aware. I want you to really feel what I'm going to do next. The juddering blade of a vibro knife lifts up to Murgic's face as his eyes go wide. A scream can be heard echoing through the cargo container port, but it's cut off abruptly as the security guard closes the main door before casually returning to his magazine.
So they like made out?
Yeah, what did they do?
Yeah, they made out.
Okay, good. Yeah, cool. Seems like a nice guy.
It was screaming sexy.
Meanwhile, back at the Hephaestus, you guys are kind of milling about as Cena has gone into her quarters and shut the door rather abruptly. You kind of stand around staring at each other, not quite sure what to make of it.
But wait, there's something we have to do.
Oh, yeah.
Destiny dice.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, jolly.
Oh.
I feel like
Which one is it? The Force die?
Yep.
Good. Sorry, normally I would have been more into
shit,
my
that's two. I should
interlude voices.
Here, just ignore that. That was wrong.
Okay.
Why is my thing freaking out? What? I can't.
What have you
Okay,
done?
this one's for real.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Hey, I
Good.
love your interludes.
Thanks.
Does that mean you rolled Cena's strain or whatever.
I may have.
Obligation.
I've kind of been doing it every other session.
Yeah.
That's a lot of dark side.
Yep. Force working darkly.
I mean that fits
I
the
mean,
mood. That fits the mood, right?
yeah. Their making out didn't go well.
Mm-mm. Bad juju.
That was a, you know,
Bad makeout session.
Wait. Just out
his
of
braces
curiosity,
got locked together.
that Dominion that he was that the one that I spared twice now?
Yep.
Damn it! I never learned his name except in the interlude.
Dead.
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 Dane, what was his name?
His name was hold on. Gotta pull back up now. Murgik. Murgik.
Margit is dead.
He never had a chance.
Never had a damn
Never
chance.
Got 2 chances.
Actually, he did. He had 2 chances, but his luck ran out.
H3 would like to go to see his bunk.
Okay.
The quarters are.
Okay.
Hold on, let me open up.
He just stands outside the door for a while.
Yeah, he has the door shut, and the quarters are. Is this one? No. Is that one? Yeah. Yeah. No. No. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Melba. Yeah, Melba. Sorry, I just.
You guys can all see that, and I'll put your hickeys on, and you can put them wherever you like.
Uh-oh. Got the wrong name on it, though.
Oh man! All right, I'll fix that.
Oh, I'll fix that.
Yeah, fix it.
So there are what, 3 bunk rooms? It looks like.
There are also 2 shuttle pods if you just want to live in one of those.
Oh yeah. Is that 19 and 20?
Yep.
Yep. I live here now.
Just in case.
Understood.
Sleep next to the eject button.
There we go.
Yes.
Oh,
Perfect.
no.
That's
Fixed it.
amazing.
Master of Photoshop, Dane.
Wow.
Told you I was good. I
Skills.
told you I was good. How do I confirm movements like this?
Just a little
Enter?
check. Chickadee check?
Little checkity check. You right click it and there's a check.
No, just
middle mouse button.
Middle mouse button. Click it. Oh no. And yeah, you just click the check. The check that is not. I don't. Oh, I see. I see the check. I
see the check.
I
See
got
the
it
check now?
All right. So yeah, you're standing outside one of the escape pods. There's a small porthole that you can see into the escape pod, and you can see that Cena's back is kind of to the door, hunched over something.
H3 just stands there.
Yeah, she will.
His hand.
Roll your vigilance. Only a 1 difficulty.
Okay, she's pretty engrossed.
Yeah.
Vigilance with 1 difficulty.
Yep.
Nice.
All
She's
right.
on
Yeah.
edge,
You get that familiar feeling of somebody watching you, and with the advantage, it's H3. The awkwardness of the stare could only be H3. So H3 is watching you, but
She will calmly put whatever she's holding away
Okay.
and look up.
Oh, he's outside the door.
you can see just his head through the porthole of the door, blinking at you.
She'll stand up and make kind of like a come in motion.
So the door opens. He kind of pushes the door open with his left hand. You see that his right hand is like kind of held up in a fist, as if he wasn't maybe about to make the motion to knock, or maybe he has just been holding his fist up like that for a while. You're not sure.
Thanks, Abe.
You're welcome.
I would like to hire your services.
What?
You are a bounty hunter.
Yes.
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
I am convinced. You. I will give you money, and in exchange, you will help me with a quarry I would like to find.
The guy with the powers.
Yes.
Listen, we gotta go. I will most definitely watch your ass and make sure it doesn't happen again. But we gotta get off this rock.
Why?
Well, it's not safe here, and there are bounties on people's heads, and we haven't been laying low, and we've been drawing too much attention to ourselves, and we should just go and take this job and paint the ship so it doesn't look like the ship anymore, and put some space between us and the mess we made, and then, you know what? We will keep our eyes peeled for that motherfucker, and someday we will find him, but that is not priority number one right now.
There are many things that we need to do in there. Processing.
You really fucked him up, Cena.
She says, come on, let's go. And she like brushes past him and goes to find.
It will take me time to paint the ship.
We can do it on the way.
I cannot do it on the way.
So then we'll do it when we get there.
Cena.
She sighs and stops. Doesn't turn around. Look, I know we fucked with you and you're rattled. I get it. And if you feel like you need to stay here and find him, that's fine. But I gotta go. So let's figure out what the ship's doing.
What danger are you in?
I
do not feel in danger. But you seem like you are saying we are all in danger. But I do not think we are all in danger.
well, Gracchus has a bounty out on the ship and on Ra.
Yes.
That's a lie.
You're right. You're right. You all can stay here. That's fine. I gotta go. So
You
Right.
should speak to Ra.
that's where I'm going. Yeah, she'll go try to find Ra.
Okay. You have a good inkling that Ra is up in the cockpit. And when you get up there, you find Ramen kind of. He seems to be leaning against the yoke of the ship, just kind of caressing it with his face and whispering to it. It's a very awkward moment you've caught him in.
Uh-huh.
All right, you can come in.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing?
Just getting acquainted. It's been a while. Gotta be nice to a ship.
Right. Hey,
Treat it right.
you ready
Touch
to go?
it
You
just
ready
the way it needs.
Yep. You ready to roll out? Let's go. We should take this job. Let's go.
I mean, I guess. I kind of look around uneasily. Only had kind of this plan in mind, and then my next 5-year plan is to live and not find Gracchus. So
Yeah, well, you need money to live, and this job might pay us a lot of money, so we should go see what it is.
I mean, all right. I guess we'll round up the troops.
Awesome. Wheels up in 5. Let's go.
I mean,
Shiva.
I haven't eaten. I'm not done. Fine.
So okay. So are you guys going to make sure everybody? Okay. Hold on. Let me move Escher to his bunk there.
Be in my bunk.
All right. Give me 1 second here.
Is the ship actually? Oh, somebody got pulled.
What's up?
Oh, I can hear everything.
Oh no.
Oh, I can hear everything. La 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 la.
Mute
la.
yourself. Oh god. How much time did we say we had? Like,
I don't remember. I don't know if the ship's even ready to leave at this point.
cause I really don't want to have this critical leg injury, and I'd really like to have it gone.
Well, it's a long flight, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
It's like probably the longest one we've been on. At least since I joined. Which I know you guys were playing before that.
That would be.
I bet we could take care of it before we get there.
Thank God.
Even if I have to chop it off and replace it with like a mechanical one.
Oh, whoa! I have a lightsaber combat.
Oh, we should give you a lightsaber leg.
Yes.
Yep.
Get one of
You
those
can be-
crystal
oh.
things.
What was the movie with the girl with gun legs? Was that
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Planet Terror.
yes.
Planet
Yep,
Terror.
yep.
Yeah, we'll make you like the girl from Planet Terror, but it'll be lightsabers.
Here.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Okay. So is your plan then to get the ship up and ready?
Yeah, I feel confident that although I may not know, Ramen would know the certain things you'd have to do to prepare for a ship, and he would.
Sure.
I'm sure he has some sort of checklist. He prides himself on how good of a captain he is.
Yeah. So you know that there's a startup sequence, and it's always a good pilot always checks all the systems before takeoff to make sure everything's in order. And then also it's a good idea as the captain to check on the crew, make sure everybody's ready to go, especially for a long journey like this.
Yeah, I think I'd like slowly make my way on the ship, and I guess if I saw Escher go into the bunk,
Sure.
I would go check on him and
Sure.
continue a boot.
So yeah, you find Escher in his bunk. What are you up to, Escher?
Just making sure my pet is situated and comfortable, and make sure all the branches and the little planetarium that it's in are set up just right.
Yep. So you walk in to find Escher setting up a rather elaborate terrarium, and you're not quite sure where he was storing it all this time. But you assume it was in one of those big bags that he brought on to the accidental success. He's very lovingly setting out sticks and plants and a small tree for the creature that you saw escape before, a little frog with kind of swirly eyes. He seems engrossed in what he's doing.
So, hey, don't mean to bother. What exactly is that thing?
Oh God. No, I'm blanking on the name. What was it called again?
Gizka.
That's right. Well, it's. I mean, I could give you the scientific name, but most people just call them Gitskas.
Should I be concerned about it? Like during flights and stuff.
I mean, yeah. Sometimes it gets an upset stomach.
But I mean, is it going to get
We're in
out?
hyperspace. Oh no! Not once I have everything set up.
I mean, how much longer do you need to, do what you're doing?
I mean, to get everything just right, a couple of hours.
Can you do that while flying? I mean, not you flying. I'm gonna fly. You're gonna do that.
I mean, are you gonna shake the ship around a bunch like before?
No. That's only when outrunning Imperials and people shooting at me, and sometimes landing, sometimes taking off.
So like 50-50?
Yeah, that's
Well,
pretty
I
good.
don't know how to calculate the odds. Okay.
Never tell me the odds. Well,
Because I don't know them.
okay. Do you need anything else before we go?
I don't think so. Wasn't
I mean,
there
you-
something H3 wanted to do though? I can't
I mean,
remember.
yeah, but I don't know. Cena
Was it
came in
important?
and was all up in my face, and she was like, "We gotta go right now."
Cena, are you just kind of like hanging out in the co-pilot seat, just
Oh.
just ready to go?
Is there? I mean, does she know like? Yeah, 'cause she doesn't even know how to like what needs to be done to prep for the ship leaving or anything.
Yeah, so you're checking out the weapons system, and just kind of practicing your aim with the computer-aided targeting.
That's right, because there's probably going to be combat.
Yeah.
Yep.
You are every father who is ready to leave to go home
That's right.
from visiting someone.
What are you
I'll
damn
be in the
kids
car.
doing
Okay, I'll be in the car. I'm leaving. I'm packed.
it?
So is that more important than what H3 wanted to do?
You know, she kind of scares me. But I mean,
Oh.
we
Why?
don't even have any leads. And I
Oh.
feel like everywhere I go, I keep drawing attention. I'm just not having good luck here on this station, minus the fact I found our ship, my ship, our ship, this ship.
Really? Because this seems like the best luck you've had since I got to know you.
You know what?
Yeah,
You're right.
seriously.
I haven't gotten shot lately.
You
You
should
fixed
probably
my
stay
leg?
here forever.
Things are going smoothly for
You know
what?
old,
Yeah. I mean, we could probably drag it a little longer, right? I mean,
without a good reason not to, doesn't seem logical.
So you kept talking about some giant tank thing to heal people.
Back to
that-
tank?
Yeah, is that a thing? Do we need one of those? Do we have one of those?
you do not have one.
No. You have not. You have yet to be shot in a way that would require a back to tank.
Consider yourself fortunate.
Okay, that's probably good.
Yet.
Yet.
Have you ever been in a back to tank? I mean, you'd remember. It's like blue, foul-smelling liquid that you're immersed in completely.
I mean, I feel like I've woken up after drinking a liquid like that, but I don't remember being in a tank.
I don't think they sell it for drinking. I mean, it's a. I'm pretty sure it's it's a mixture of bacteria and fluid. It's pretty ooze-like.
Huh. So it's like a liquid.
It's very viscous.
Cool.
Like it's not.
You can see Ra ruminating over all the things he's drunk through the years,
Uh-huh.
trying to
I
see if
mean-
anything matches.
I could see having someone do it on a dare, but
Oh, okay. That sounds
it seemed
familiar.
like a great idea.
Well,
Only someone really stupid, though.
yeah, I'd never do that. Well, okay. Well, I guess I need to go fight H3 if you're good,
Yeah,
What's
just let me know so that
animal.
nothing falls over.
That's. I mean, it's a big ship. You probably could take a storage unit if you wanted. I mean,
Maybe if I acquire some more pets.
oh god. I mean, no, that's great. That's cool. More the merrier. Whatever makes you happy, Doc. And I'm just slowly backing out of the door.
All right. So Escher turns back around, slowly dropping a small bush into the terrarium as you leave. The door closes, and you continue your rounds around the ship to check the engines, make sure the fuel levels are good for a long journey.
Yep, that squiggly
Because
thing
the,
looks correct.
The refreshers are working. Make sure all the doors, everything is in order. While you're doing this, you notice eventually that you haven't seen H3 at all.
Oh, son of a bitch.
His hulking presence is usually right behind you, but you've noticed he is not here anywhere.
I run to his cabin hold thing, which I
All
think
right,
is
you
over here.
you book it into the cargo hold, and you can see that H3's workshop is there, and seems like it had been recently used, but he's not there.
I open the comlink.
Yep.
And I go, "Hey, Cena, can you meet me in the cargo thingy?"
Asher, you also hear this since it's the shipwide com.
That's the
Yeah,
port side.
She just grunts into her comm and then heads over there.
Why even grunt to the cop?
Was that a yes?
Why open the cop?
I know I forgot to say over, but I feel like
I love it.
You guys don't know Cena very well, do you?
Are you understanding? Should I wait
Probably
here?
90% of her vocabulary.
Do you need me to come to you?
Grunts.
I'm not sure.
Gee, I'm on my fucking way, all right? Just
Okay.
hold on.
I get to about here when I'm sure I run into her.
Okay, yeah. So Ra comes out of the cargo bay, just kind of turning from side to side, looking around frantically, and then eventually just backs into the solid wall that is Cena.
What?
So, I don't want to alarm you, but we're missing a pretty big robot.
She opens her comlink. H3, where the fuck are you?
I am doing what you said.
Which part?
I'm looking for a quarry. Or another suitable bounty hunter.
Oh my.
What did you do? Why is he not here?
You guys hear the sound of kind of like a crowd, just shuffling around when coming through the H3's end.
Listen, come back to the ship and we'll talk about it.
Oh, can I help you, sir? You hear that on the other end.
Sure. Yes, I am looking for a man that looks like this.
Oh God, H3, where are you?
And then I show up my color projection.
Okay, so yeah, you guys just hear all of this happening, but just faintly, as though he's maybe holding the comlink at his side.
Fucking damn. All right, let's go. Get him and then get him back. Put a fucking hat on or something. Cover your face.
I don't have a hat.
Put your fucking helmet back on. Come on.
You told me we can't do it.
That is not what she said.
Wow.
Okay, Andy, the merchant looks at the hollow for a second and says, Yeah, I feel like I've maybe seen that guy. He always wears a hood. He always comes to the different food stalls. And never got his name at all, but he pays with straight credit chips.
H3 just stares at the man for a moment and then reaches down mechanically to his belt and puts a 50 credit chip on the counter.
Oh, what's this for?
Thank you for the information. Do you have any more information?
He picks up the chip and kind of twirls it around in his hand a little bit. Sure, I guess.
On this pin.
Can you roll some? I want you to roll some.
Something I'm real good at.
Something you're real good at, I bet. Hold on, let me just find my reference sheet here. I'm thinking it's a.
No matter what you say, it's going to be one green die.
That's good to know.
Just so you know.
That's good to know.
Leadership.
Well, let's see what kind of information are you looking for?
So specifically, I would like to know if anyone has, or which direction this person was heading, or if anyone would know more about where I could find this person.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a charm,
1 green die.
and that's going to be against a. Let's just do a 2.
Do I get a
You're
boost
purple.
for giving them money?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
because you grease
Money
the
buys
circle, as they
wins.
say.
You know what? If I had a destiny point, I'd spend it. But
You know.
Rolled such crap.
Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. We got 1 advantage.
mhm.
Okay. Let me think how I want to do this. Oh, okay, it goes. Well, I'm afraid I don't know much more than that, but I will say, somebody that pays with straight credits like that, he's got to have a job somewhere.
What kind of job does he have?
I don't know.
Oh, if I pay you more money, could you tell me?
Well, I guess I can conjecture. All right, go ahead and roll the same thing. Add an additional boost die.
How much more money? I give him another 50.
Sure. So you can do 2 boost dice.
Oh hell yeah! Uh, 1 green. This is a conjecture roll. Nice.
Okay, nice.
That's
All right.
that's about right.
Okay. Okay. He goes, oh, you know what? I don't know. I don't know what kind of job he would have. All I know that he visits my stall, and he also visits Jared's stall over there, and he points to another merchant stand that seems to sell dried meats. He might have some more information for you.
Thank you for your assistance. Do you happen to know any bounty hunters nearby who would like a commission?
I mean, you could always check the bowels, or maybe the cantina. Yeah.
Okay. He starts to walk away towards Jared.
Okay. Abe, are you back? No, you're still grabbing a drink. Okay. So Andy, yeah, you walk up to Jared, and he says,
He went to Jared.
he went to Jared, holding up a jerky stick. Jared doesn't notice you at all. He seems to be he's a basilisk, one of those four-armed guys, big
Oh, yeah.
fat four-armed guys, and he's just kind of looking down at his stock. He doesn't seem to notice you at all.
Hello, food vendor. I'm looking for someone.
He looks up at you, kind of curiously, and says, "Where is your master droid?"
Not here.
Is he okay with you walking about?
Of course. Otherwise, I would not be here.
I guess that's a fair point.
I am looking for someone.
Looking for someone, huh?
He once more flips his arm over and projects the hollow image over his forearm. I am authorized to give you money in exchange for information.
Well, I guess I'm authorized to take it then. And he holds out his hand.
I will give him 50 credits.
Okay. Roll a charm. Make it a 1 difficulty, 2 boost dice.
Ooh, this guy, he likes his money.
Actually, add a third one in there because of your advantages last time.
Oh, yeah.
You got a hot lead.
I'm good at this, guys.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's how Ra does it.
Yeah. He does. He comes by here every once in a while. Pays straight up credits. The rumor has it that he's been working odd jobs at the cantina as a chef.
That is very surprising
Yeah.
as a chef.
He's got a little creature with him too. Brings it to the market. Some kind of furry cat.
Yes. You have been very helpful. Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, good luck, and I hope your master finds what he's looking for.
Yes. I walk away.
Yep.
I go to the cantina.
Okay. Abe,
Yes.
you are running around shouting in the ship, Baron.
Yeah, I would have gone outside and
Okay.
found anything that was like hardwired,
Yeah.
like a monitor or a microphone.
The 3PO droid shuffles up behind you as you're shouting into all these different devices, and it says, "Yes."
Oh, jeez, that's scary. So I know you've got eyes and ears everywhere. I may have mislocated my friend.
I'm sorry.
I was hoping you might see H3 somewhere.
The droid.
Yep.
He's wandered off.
Well,
Oh.
I mean, I think he's gone off on a mission, but he may have left us alone, and I'm going to glare at Cena.
Oh. Curious.
This is not my fault. I did not say this. This is not what I told him to do.
I see he's taken the offer to find a mysterious stranger rather seriously. Oh.
Yep.
Well, my assumption is that he would head to the upper levels. That's where we last saw our little friend.
Oh, shit. Alright, well, as soon as I can find H3, we'll continue on your mission, but in the meantime, I can't go anywhere without my droid.
Here's your boss datapad, by the way. You'll find that all the information requested is programmed in.
Hell yeah! New owner, Ender Lawman.
Please make sure that if you find the figure that you're looking for, I very much like to speak with him. Preferably, I'd like him alive.
What's that supposed to mean?
It's just that you have a penchant for solving things a certain way.
I mean, I haven't shot you yet, so this seems like a good thing.
You have me there.
Well, if we find it upstairs, I'll let you know. Appreciate
You may
the
want
tip.
to take your friend with the animal interest with you. I have a feeling he will be of use.
I immediately click on the comm. Sure. Are you done with your terrarium?
What?
Aquarium? What are they called?
I told you it would be a couple hours.
Okay, well, look. I promise I won't bother you for several hours after you fix my leg and we travel, and it'll be fine. But hey, in the meantime, we have to go find H3.
And a cat.
And apparently the person we're looking for has a strange animal that you may not see ever get. You probably don't want to come because it's got a strange animal and you don't like those. And I want to roll a coercion.
That would be a charm. That would be a charm.
Oh yeah.
Are you using sarcasm? Because I'm not great with sarcasm.
I'm trying to like tantalize you with an animal.
Oh,
You
well,
seem to like those.
We can go.
Oh, okay. Well, we're
The
outside.
charm worked.
You wanna come? I'm rolling my charm anyways. Yeah, it was so good. We're literally outside the ship. You have to come outside. Are you coming?
Fine, I'll be right back.
So
I'm gonna
over the
look back
com,
at Cena and just
over the-
laugh.
over the comm link, which H3 had left open during both of his conversations, you guys know that he is headed toward the cantina.
Is the cantina on the upper ladder?
It's in the entertainment district on the upper level.
Upper decker.
Upper decker.
All right.
Esther comes outside the ship and looks at the Ramen and Cena standing there and says, "Does that mean we're doing the thing H3 wanted to do instead of the thing Cena wanted to do?"
Yeah, apparently.
Okay.
Because I don't know. Cena said something to him and he ran off.
I didn't say shit. Is Ramen wearing his helmet?
Oh, speaking of which, on the Hesperus,
Yes.
originally I had a disguise kit which would have been brought over. So
Okay.
I used that to, I don't know, doll myself up.
Roll your skullduggery.
Hell yeah.
And let's do.
Andy, can you add a disguise kit in there if it's not already?
Sure.
If
I
you're
paid for
if you're
that.
doing it right now, can I assist?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You can skullduggery together.
So give me a boost.
It depends. What is your skullduggery, Abe?
3, 2 yellow and a triangle, a green.
What is your skullduggery, Escher?
Let me see. Just 2 yellow.
2
Sorry.
yellow. Okay. So yeah, we'll add a boost.
Yeah, boost it up.
Oh, sorry. I rolled.
Oh god, I hope I rolled that good.
So if I put something into the roll it, is there a way to get it out of there? Like,
Click that shit.
Yeah, you right click and then you can clear dice
Okay.
or whatever.
clear it.
Or you can double click on a dice if you want to do it the slow way.
I see it.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So Abe, you're gonna add a boost to your die there, and what is the goal of your disguise here?
I think my goal is to try to cover up some of my. Are those tattoos? Are those tribal tattoos? What exactly is
So
that?
yeah, those are just markings that you
All right,
have.
I want to
Natural
try
markings.
to alter my markings and maybe I don't know, either lighten or darken my skin to try to make it not.
Okay.
As.
I'm gonna make that a 2 difficulty.
Okay.
And
Use one of those dark points.
go ahead and nah.
You sure?
I'm gonna hold on to this.
Sure.
Yeah, hoard 'em.
Yeah.
Hoard 'em.
You bastard. Oh yeah.
Voice. Okay. So yeah, you with you and Escher, you kind of you make a pretty convincing disguise, and I'll say that you can even kind of alter your clothing whatever way you want to, just kind of gathering stuff that you've had
I
from the
popped the
ship.
collar.
Okay. So yeah, tell me what it looks like here.
I tried to I changed the markings and I make them more like mine are like curvy. These are now like aggressive looking, and I can even change like I make my skin color more of like a reddish color.
Yep.
And I just my clothing I kind of make it look harsher so people just avoid me.
Yeah, and you also had a set of welding goggles over your eyes.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's pretty well disguised.
Seeing, what do you think? It's pretty badass.
You-
Come on.
It's fine. It works. It's fine.
You're gonna say badass.
Let's not come.
We
Let's
did pretty good.
listen. We've got to find him and get the fuck out of here.
All right. I mean, you could at least give me like kudos. That's fine. Let's go. Let's go.
Kudos, fucking kudos. All right, let's
It
go.
doesn't mean the same.
All right, back to you, H3.
Yes.
All right. I don't. Have you guys been in the Three Rings Canteen? I don't even know.
I've caused so much chaos. I love it.
Oh my god.
You enter the Three Rings Cantina, which I don't remember if I described this to you guys, but it seems to be a clever reinvention of a spaceport subreactor. 3 spinning rings revolve around a central shaft. The bottom ring has been turned into a rotating bar, attended by several bartenders. Access walkways lead to the upper revolving rings. The power cores originally lining the rings have been replaced with tables, stools, and booths. And the cool sound of jizz music, that's what it's called,
Sure
fills
is.
the air.
Whatever.
See?
This long and illustrious history of
Of jizz.
being a thing.
Yeah.
Chiz music.
Jizz music. Here it's
Jizz
coming along.
Whalers, I believe. Was,
No, nothing.
I have to Google this. Are you sure it's called that?
Called jizz music.
Oh my god, it really is.
Jizz everywhere.
and a jizz whaler is a musician who specializes in playing jizz songs.
Wailing on the jizz.
Who?
So this is
Why?
not the place where we
Max
met the dance.
Rebo and his band are famous
Jizzers?
jizz whalers.
Jizzers.
Yep.
Is this the same place where we met the dancer before?
No, that was the Saffron Siren, which was the brothel kind of place. Or strip
Oh.
club.
No, this
Gotcha.
is like the cool place.
Is the kitchen visible from here?
So no, it looks like there is a back room that has there's a door behind the bar that leads to a back room behind the rotating bar, but it is currently closed. You can see that there are 3 bartenders kind of rushing around the establishment, trying to serve everybody.
Okay.
One second, I'm just trying to get the music here. We go.
H3 will approach the bar.
Okie doke.
And just stand there until someone addresses him.
All right.
His head just awkwardly follows the closest bartender back and forth.
Oh man, like when you go to the bar and you're trying to get a drink and
Yep.
there's just 25 people at the bar.
Yeah,
And
and
this,
the bartender knows a third of them as personal friends and is just chatting.
Yeah, no,
Yep.
it's the
And you're like,
worst.
oh my god, give me a fucking drink. Yeah.
Yeah, the place seems pretty busy. As you stand there, just kind of blinking your optical receptors, the bartenders seem to just be breezing past you, not noticing you in any way.
Sure. I will walk toward the back room that,
Okay.
that I'm assuming is the kitchen.
Yeah. Roll your. Are you being stealthy about it at all?
No, not really.
Cool.
I just walk. But, yeah, he's rolling with the fact that everyone seems to be ignoring him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he may not have the concept that they'll stop ignoring him once he approaches the door he's not supposed to
Right.
go through. Yep, so he'll just start walking towards the back door.
Here we go. Okay. As you start stepping toward the back door, one of the bartenders says, "Hey, no droids back there. What do you think you're doing?"
I am looking for a cook.
Looking for a cook.
Yes.
Listen, where's your owner?
At the ship.
I hate these Karkin irresponsible droid owners letting their. Anyways, you got to get out of here, or I'm calling security.
H3 will pull out 50 credits and put them on the bar.
He looks down at the credits. Says, "What's this supposed to be?"
For your trouble.
He takes the credits and starts helping another patron. And he turns back to you and says, "Listen, I'm gonna give you one more chance. Get out of here. I'm calling security, and then I'm gonna have them hunt down your owner and lock him up too. Don't you see the sign over there?" You look over and see a sign that says "No droid loitering."
Droid loitering.
That's a real thing. It's canon.
Oh. Okay. I will go outside.
Okay. As you walk outside, you see the group of your friends kind of walking quickly. Actually, roll your perception. Is that a skill?
That is a skill. I have a
Roll your
point.
perception. And it's going to be a daunting.
So 1 yellow versus
Yep.
4 purples. Do you want to upgrade that?
No.
You
Afford all
sure?
the points.
Yeah.
Let's afford them all.
Roll those points.
Okay.
So you see your friend Cena
Uh-huh.
and Escher escorted by a very imposing-looking Twi'lek. It has red skin and
Looks
some
badass.
strange, badass-looking markings. You can clearly see that it's armed and may be a threat to your friends.
Oh god, I'm gonna get shot by my own friend.
At least he'll probably be stunned. So,
You
Perhaps one of those other bounty hunters that Cena was talking about.
so you guys see H3 clenches his fist and these metal bands start to wrap around his hand, making it much more thick.
Oh god.
And his eyes kind of go brighter, and he starts walking, striding with purpose, like fist clenched at his side towards you all.
That's what you see.
But yeah, it's like these little like metal bands sort of extend from you.
Roger.
That's one of the items I crafted. A brawl weapon.
So yeah, you see H3's large form lumbering purposefully toward you as these what seem to be improvised weapons or crafted weapons appear on his hand.
You two, what the fuck? What are you doing?
I am looking for my quarry.
Oh my god. Listen,
H3, you can't just walk off, man.
I thought he was a free droid.
I mean, he can, but I mean, we gotta talk to each other.
I was talking to Cena.
You've closed the distance between you and the strange Twi'lek.
Oh yeah, that's
H3.
right. I recognize the voice.
Yes, it sounds familiar, but the you're still not sure who this Twi'lek is.
But it's sexier than you
Oh
recall.
yeah, that conversation might have been a little different. Who are you, and what are you doing with my friends?
Me?
So yeah, he's standing like right over you, and he's very tall compared to you. So you're
I pick you up by the
Whoa.
chest.
Whoa. H3, buddy, come on. We
I
came
do.
looking for you. You can't just run off like that. Yeah, buddy. I was your buddy. I don't know why you're picking me up like this.
You do not look like Ramen.
Well, I put disguise on. Shh. Incognito.
can we just
You notice that the crowd has kind of stopped, and several people are now staring at you holding Ra in the air.
The exact opposite of what I
stop?
wanted
Just
to do.
stop. Put him down. Put him down. Can we just go back to the ship and talk about this?
No. I mean, we're already here, right?
Yeah,
You
sure.
said they'd be at the bar.
Yeah, sure. I'd like you to roll your perception. Make it a 2, but give yourself a boost.
Difficulty 2. Boost die. Rolling it.
Yeah.
All right. While these guys are arguing, you see something over by the alleyway next to the cantina, and it piques your interest. Let me think about how I want to do the advantage.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Where are you? There.
Oh God. We're all gonna die.
I would probably put Ra down at this point.
We're all gonna die.
Nah, we'll be fine. Are you jizzing?
I am so good. So good. Best jizz I've ever heard.
Stop.
So you guys see Escher just kind of walk off as you guys are arguing, and
What the
and
hell?
H3 is still holding Ra up.
No,
Escher,
yeah. I'll let him down at this point.
okay. Escher, as you walk over, you see on the ground what you recognize as animal scat.
Scat, scat. Aw,
Can I
scat, scat.
bracket?
Yeah. Roll me a survival, and I'm going to give you a boost for those advantages that you had before.
Cool. What's the difficulty?
And the difficulty is going to be, let's do a 2. Oh, yeah. Okay. So
it just like as you guys wander over, just start wandering off in a random direction. Head down, like poking at things, sniffing things.
and what the trail that you pick up, Escher, is not only just scat, but the creature seems to be marking itself with, or marking stuff with its scent.
Yeah.
And you're able to pick up the scent and start to kind of follow a trail.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the rest of you guys, what are you doing here? Escher has kind of walked off into an alleyway, just kind of randomly.
Anyone else want to
I
walk
don't
off
have a
randomly?
bounty on me.
Can we please just go back to the ship and talk about this?
Not now.
Cena
We're missing our
really wants
medic.
to walk off.
Is H3 still holding Rod?
No. I said
You put him down, okay.
You must have just logged out of this one. I said I put him down.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. HG will just follow you guys wherever you're going.
Okay. Where are you guys? Are you guys
Oh,
just following
Escher.
after? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh,
grunt.
I'm sure we'll remember and pull out like the comlink. Be like,
Yep.
Oh yeah, we can use this. I think I found a trail to the person you were looking for.
Oh,
What? How? What? Where did you go?
Over here.
Are you waving? I'm gonna wave. Can you see me waving?
Escher, you're still following the trail, so they're a bit behind you as you're following this trail.
Just check on the locator on the comlink.
Do we have one of those? Does it do that?
I mean, modern cell phones do that, so I would assume.
Yeah, you can kind of ping his location from your comlink. I'll allow it. So yeah, you see that he's down the alleyway a little bit from you guys.
Heading away from you
Heading
slowly.
All right. Well, let's. Cena, do you want to storm off before I go after everyone else? I mean,
Seems to be the theme of the day.
No? Okay, let's go then. And come on, H3.
Everyone is so angry.
No, I just we.
So after following the trail for a bit, Escher, you are bent down, kind of seeing some scratch markings on a wooden crate that's set against one of the ship halls that make up the Junkport station, and you hear a small kind of, and you look up to see that up on a kind of a little jut out from one of the ship's halls, you see the Lothcat just kind of staring down at you.
Can
Quizzically.
I make a roll to befriend it?
Sure. Roll me a survival check.
What's the difficulty?
Let's make it a 3. It's a hard. It's gonna be hard.
Nailed it.
Ah,
Not
Alright.
that hard. Whoa.
So yeah, how's that look? Oh, hold on. Did I just get disconnected? No, that was rhythm. Okay.
No, it was rhythm.
Yeah, how's it look? How you charming this beast? Beastie?
So, just using what I know
Little.
about it. Yeah.
Okay.
Try to modulate my voice and find a spot that it feels comfortable.
So you kind of make some noises and some low purrs and growls in your throat. The Lothcat looks at you for a second, and then kind of does a trill and turns around and ducks inside a vent. It opens a vent with its head and heads inside.
Oh.
And it seems to head inside the ship or building or next to you, and there is a side door to this building.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say, how big is the vent?
The vent's probably only the size that a Lothcat could fit in.
Ah, okay.
Not very large.
So, Lothcat door.
Yep, Lothcat door.
All the
I
good
will,
space
go
stations
up
have
to the
them.
door and put my hand, and then think better of it, and wait for people to catch up.
Okay,
While
sounds
I
good.
Try to enter in the door.
All right, the rest of the crew catches up with you a couple of seconds later.
Escher is looking impatient.
So what did you find? How did you find a trail? We were there like 2 seconds.
Lothcat's right inside there.
Oh god, the animals. Okay. I gotta knock and then think better of it, and then just push open the door.
Okay, the door seems to be locked.
I could probably take care of that.
All right, I'm gonna step aside.
Roll me a hard skullduggery, please, Escher.
Hard
And
is
then
2 or
whatever-
3. I can't remember.
Three, and then whatever
Alright,
your
I'm-
talent does. I don't remember.
I'm gonna reduce it to 2.
2. Okay.
Oh yeah.
H3 gets really close and watches your technique.
Yeah.
Nice.
I freak you out
All
a
right.
little bit.
So you do your normal hard wiring where you kind of pull some wires and start to spark them together. The door shutters and opens halfway, making a loud noise, and then opens the rest of the way.
Probably not a problem. I'm gonna unclip my gun, but I'm not gonna pull it, and I
mean,
walk in.
All right.
Just a Lothcat. They're not dangerous.
I'm not afraid of it. I'm afraid of its master. I'm gonna carefully walk in
Oh.
with my night vision goggles on.
All right. Sounds good.
I want to perceive everything, Dane.
H3, should you stay out here?
No. Do you think I
What if
should?
he makes you? What if he makes you attack us?
H3 just stands like perfectly still as soon as you say that.
Oh, dang it. So the stuff isn't loaded in Unity that was in the old one. Hold on. I'm going to try to open the old server, maybe. If it'll let me. It doesn't seem like it's going to let me.
Thanks, Escher. You triggered him.
God.
Trigger.
Cena just says we should stick together as she looks over her left shoulder and her right shoulder and then her left shoulder again.
Sounds good. All right. All right. We're gonna have to do this live, I guess.
Battle map means we're gonna have to kill some big ass.
There's no battle map. This is gonna be
Also
the
means
theater of your mind.
Battle map means Abe gets shot.
Yep, that's true.
I mean, not, maybe.
I got shot last time.
Not last time.
Yeah, I'm doing great so far, which means I'm gonna die tonight.
Anyone get shot last time?
All right.
I don't think so.
So who all is going into this room?
I said I was
and
going
what-
first. So.
What order? Okay, so you are first, Abe, and then who else?
After traumatizing H3, I'll head in.
Okay. Cena, you're checking outside of the door and everything. Are you going in or are you standing watch? What's your plan?
She'll motion H3 to go in ahead of her and then she'll bring up the rear.
He doesn't seem to respond much to your motion.
No, seriously, we should stick together. Get in there.
Do you like push him?
Do you want to stay out here? What are you doing?
He doesn't respond.
Listen, I'm not going to let him fuck with you, all right? You'll be fine. If he tries anything, I'll kill him. Let's go.
So you're just talking to him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nice speech.
All right.
HP will kind of shuffle forward slowly.
You guys head into a small room, and with your night vision and enhancing goggles, Asher, do you have any kind of night or dark vision?
As a chiss, I do. Yes.
You do. Okay.
Nice.
So you all can kind of see dimly, and then Ra and Cena in kind of a green amplified light. You see that this is a small room that seems to have been repurposed as a small living quarters. There's a bed with a smaller bed next to it. A couple of crates that seem to have been repurposed as counters. Some cookware. You do see an odd sight, which is some organic plants, which seem to be growing in a little plot in the corner of the room.
Little catnip.
Some loath catnip. Yep. There's no sign of the loath cat, but as you're standing there, Escher, you feel a sudden pull on your body, almost a pull behind your navel, and you're
Oh.
pulled back into the arms of someone you did not notice before.
Sexy.
A combat knife is held to your throat, and you hear a voice behind you. You weren't supposed to find me. All of you turn around hearing this voice and see a figure, and this figure is familiar to you, H3. It's the figure you saw in the spaceport, and I will find him shortly.
Just a quick point of order in case you were unsure. I've already
Mhm.
pulled my gun.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. Cena's got her heavy blaster rifle pulled immediately.
I'm not
Actually,
gonna get
I pulled
shot.
both.
I'm gonna get stabbed.
Don't worry.
Totally different.
I will kill everything. Possibly you as well.
On the first turn. As long as you don't shoot me on the first turn, I think I'll be fine.
Where is my NPC?
'Cause I think we figured I
Here
could
they
shoot with two
come.
guns once, so I'm ready.
Why is he not in here? Grrr.
You're doing great, Dane.
Sorry. Well, anyways, he's in the chat and Discord. If you want to scroll up, somebody posted his picture. You know what he looks like.
You know who he is. He's that guy. It's that guy.
Yeah.
He's a creepy gruff guy in a cloak.
Yep.
Gruff guy in a cloak. Yeah. So you guys see that. Abe, you have your gun drawn. Cena, you also have your gun drawn. And as you do that, let's see here.
Oh god.
Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Abe.
Yes.
1 second here. How do I? Oh, I see. Jam dash phone results players don't show. Oh, damn. Okay. Abe, you can make me a brawn check.
Oh fuck.
And it's going to be daunting difficulty.
Okay. Okay. Is that 4?
And yes.
I feel like this is gonna go good.
You're gonna upgrade one of those to a red.
Mhm. Okay.
And go ahead and roll that for me.
Still feeling really great. Okay, that's actually so much better than what it could have been.
Okay. So, Abe, as you you raise your gun and have your hand on the hair trigger, the gun goes flying out of your hand
Oh shit!
and over on the floor where the Loth cat picks it up in its mouth
That's my favorite gun.
and goes. He says, "Don't do anything stupid. I can explain."
Start fucking talking.
He says, "The only reason I'm here is for the droid." And he looks over at H3. I'm just as fucking confused as you guys are. But he, and he points again to H3, is the reason I'm here.
Oh, you're not taking him if that's what you come for.
I don't want your damn droid.
Well, why do you have our...
I just want to figure out what he is.
He's a droid.
No. He's something more than that.
H3 will say, I didn't come to hear you talk. I came to talk.
He seems taken aback a little bit and says, "Well,
Don't talk. I am a free being, and what you did was wrong. He swings a fist up and then turns it over into a palm, and inside is a comlink that's set to the Baron's frequency that he gave us.
Nice.
Okay.
I
And he
see
just
that.
holds out the outstretched hand towards the man.
Okay. You hear the Baron's voice come through the comm link. Now, everyone, let's all just calm down. Jado, is it? Jado Anter. The person holding Escher, Escher, you feel him just kind of loosen up just a little bit at hearing the name. And then he kind of cinches back up and puts the blade a little bit closer to your neck. He says, "What is this? What the fuck is this? Who are you people?" He says, "I've been looking for you. You're on the station for quite a while. My only question is, for what reason?" And he kind of looks around and looks at Cena, who has her gun trained on him, and he says, "I told you, the droid. There's something with the droid. I saw something."
Saw something. You mean your abilities? You mean through the Force?
Can everybody roll me a difficulty 4 lore
shit.
check?
Okay. I didn't know we even had lore. Is that a thing?
Yes.
Knowledge lore.
Knowledge lore.
Psh, not a thing I have. That's for fucking sure.
Oh man.
Hell yeah. Get your lore on.
Holy shit! Look at me.
Nice.
It hurt my brain so bad, but I know what he's talking about. Thinking.
Okay, cool. So, let's go with Abe first. Abe, you remember as a child amongst the kind of riffraff on your home planet of Ryloth. You heard of an ancient group of fanatics that prescribed to some kind of mystical hoodoo. And your parents, as well as some of the other adults that you hung around, made it sound like it was a fairy tale, something to tell to entertain kids. You're trying to remember specifically what they said about this hoodoo and what it was capable of, but you also remember that you had a very short attention span as a child.
What?
Exactly. Escher. Oh, let's see. So you also know about this mystical whatever it is. Why do you know about it? Help me out here.
It probably just. Man, I probably like going to medical school. People would be like one of those urban legends that people kind of bandy about, or
Gotcha.
some people use like Eastern medicine. But
Mhm.
that's just bullshit.
That's just bullshit, right? There's no such thing as midichlorians.
I'll maintain that till the day I die.
But again, you know of it, but your interest was just mostly through rumors and things like that, just like you said. So that would be your threat. Cena, you have never heard of the Force, and this is all starting to really piss you off because you're wasting valuable time. H3. Let's see here. You don't know anything about the Force, but with your 2 advantages, you see that the person that's holding Escher, when he hears the word Force, has started to loosen his grip and seems less hostile than he was before.
Oh, we just had to use the F word, guys.
So there's a long pause before the stranger says, "How do you know my name?"
I know a great many things about a great many people. In fact, I know that you can find others of your ilk, or at least people sympathetic to them.
He says, "My ilk? What ilk? What the hell are you talking about?"
I think he means people.
Well, first things first. I'm curious about your relation to our droid friend here. I think that both of you may be able to help solve something for me. That is, if you are amenable, H3. As he said, he is a free being.
H3's just been staring at this guy.
If you'll lower the knife, our friend you've been talking to had his hands all up in H3's guts. He probably could tell you more about H3 than anyone else.
My friend is correct. I have seen the way the droid is built, and there is something puzzling. Perhaps you are the key to that puzzle.
Jado again kind of starts to lower his knife, but he still has a grip on your shoulder, Escher, keeping you close to him.
Cena points her blaster more directly and says, "You got 3 fucking seconds to let him go, or we're done talking."
Jado kind of seeing you bring your gun up, he pulls Escher back a little bit closer to him, but then lets him go, and it just kind of pushes you away, Escher, as he lets you go, and stands there, still holding the knife in his hand, but pushes Escher out of the way.
Stumble into the center of the room.
I'm on all fours right now, trying to coax this cat and give him my gun back.
Every time you get close to it, it kind of goes and then backs up a little bit more.
I just kind of call over my shoulder. Hey, Jado, is it? I mean, H3 made this gun for me. Can you like get it back? That would be.
He goes, "Crick, put it down." The loath cat puts it on the ground and then kind of rolls onto its belly, looking at you upside down with some upside down cat face.
Oh my god! I pick up the gun and I start rubbing its belly.
Okay.
Oh my
It
god!
kind
Look
of
at this.
kind of
Good
wiggles.
trap.
It scratches you with a trap.
It lets you rub its belly approximately 3 times before scratching the hell out of your arm.
Oh god! What the
And
hell?
then just kind of retreating a little bit. Jado looks intently back at you, H3. You have some kind of connection. Some connection to the Force. I got a vision back on my home world. A vision of you. I don't know what it means, but that's why I came to the station. I knew you were going to be here.
Droids cannot use the Force. Droids are not alive.
That's exactly what I thought. But the call was so strong. It didn't make any sense.
I guess H3 wouldn't actually know that, but whatever.
Hey, hi. I holster the gun. Ram and Nudal.
He just kind of looks at your hand and then looks back up at you.
Nice to meet you. So talking about this Force thing here. Hi, hello, and I kind of like lower Cena's fist.
Okay.
You mean that fairy tales shit that my parents always talked about? What? Hi, what are we doing here?
Well, it seems that I'm not holding any more of the cards. So, like your friend says, that's entirely up to you. And he takes his knife and just kind of throws it aside. And it clatters on the floor.
How you want to play this, H3?
I-
You want us to kill him?
No. I never want you to kill anybody.
Oh man, I've been doing that all wrong.
It's okay. You never asked.
Maybe you two could talk, and we'll just sit here. Or Cena can stand. I don't care. It's fine. But I'm gonna sit down now.
You want to talk to him?
I don't know.
It's your call.
Can I find something like kind of dangly to get
Yes.
the wolf cat to chase it?
Yeah. Yeah. You find a little.
Or if I can like use my comlink to do like a little laser pointer
Yeah.
around the room.
Sure. No, that's good.
Perfect.
You see that, and Crick, the little loath cat, starts jumping from point to point, chasing after the light. He seems to be having a great time.
This is the best.
Jado just holds up his hand, just holds up his hands and says, "Listen, I know what I did back at the spaceport. That was wrong. I get that. I'm not as trained as those. Anyways, I'm sorry. I need to figure out what's happening here, though.
I forgive you. Don't do it again.
I won't. I do want to try something, but only with your permission. Listen, I've screwed up a lot in my life. This is my chance to maybe make something right.
Okay.
Cena goes and stands right next to H3 with
Okay.
her hand run.
He kind of eyes you and then approaches H3 and this.
I would like to do something.
Okay, what'd you like to do?
I would like H3 just like cups his left hand over the business end of Cena's gun and just kind of like pushes it down.
Okay.
And then he just says, "You don't need that."
We'll see. She keeps
Jado.
she keeps it pointed at the ground and just like is all eyes on Jado.
He shrugs and said, "You wouldn't need that." He says quite literally.
All right, give me 1 second because I didn't expect this to happen tonight. Uno momento.
I'm just not a force user.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Abe,
wacky.
why are you looting the force user?
I didn't say I was gonna take it. I want to know what's
Just
there.
looking, you're just looking.
Just see, I said I'm looking around. I didn't say I'm looting around.
Uh-huh.
Just looking,
See if he has any of that green milk they like to drink.
Oh,
or a lightsaber. What are you doing, Tom?
It's cool, Dana. I have another character ready.
Cool. Yeah, you're gonna die. Just so you're clear. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean,
I consented.
we've technically already died. It's fine.
All right.
Not all of us.
Well, I mean, stick around ramen long enough. You'll die. Probably.
Okay. Jado glances all around H3's chassis before his attention is drawn to the droid's chest. He kind of squints and leans in and reaches his hand palm first, hovering only inches from H3's chest plating. He closes his eyes and you can see that he's in a deep concentration. Several tense seconds go by, and nothing seems to be happening. You guys are just kind of standing there watching Jado hold his hand to H3's chest, and nothing seems to be happening. Just when you think this is just a whole bunch of hooky, a pinpoint of light explodes from not explodes, but shines brightly from the middle of H3's chest. The light splinters into these tracing golden lines that meet and outline a strange symbol. And the symbol is a pair of wings that are encircling a glistening star. And one point of that star in particular is pointing higher than the others.
Badass!
Jado looks surprised as he sees this outline of a symbol glowing on H3's chest, and he starts to step back a little bit, but his hand is still raised and outstretched. But he takes about 3 feet worth of steps back. Along the lines of the symbol, the front of H3's chassis starts to disassemble. And H3, you're completely aware and unaffected as all of this is happening, but you can see that the front parts of your chassis start to disassemble on their own accord, kind of in pieces like an elaborate puzzle. The pieces are all enveloped in this golden light as they hover in the air, just kind of exploded outward from UH3. And in the center of the floating parts is a chamber holding a cerulean blue cube that's decorated in an ornate gold casing. The cube floats toward Jado, who just catches it softly in his palm, and H3's chest reassembles to its original form as the symbol fades from his chest.
Wait, the cube's in the guy's hand?
Yeah, the cube is in his palm. It just kind of lightly landed in his palm. And H3, your chest completely reassembles, and the symbol kind of fades as it reassembles. So you guys are left there with Jado standing in the middle with his palm outward, holding this blue cube.
I think I speak for all of us when I say, what the fuck? Also, I feel like that belongs to H3. Just throwing it out there.
I don't know.
Oh.
He just looted H3's body.
You do that after he's dead.
H3, you didn't feel anything particularly weird when all this happened.
Sure.
It just you felt completely normal as all this happened. He stands there, and Jado's mouth is just agape, looking at this item in his hand. And you hear the Baron's voice say,
It can't be. A Jedi holocron.
Jedi what?
Holocron. HOLOCRON.
I would never have believed it if I wasn't seeing it with my own eyes.
H3, you okay?
I'm okay.
Well, do you need that back?
I don't know what that is.
Jado just kind of looks at it and says, how? He looks at it for a second and then just kind of jolts and seems to realize where he is, and he goes, yeah, here. And he hands it back over to you, H3.
This is not a functioning part of my components.
Listen, who are you guys? He looks around at all of you.
I am designated H3R0.
Why do you have a Jedi holocron?
I do not know. What is that symbol that appeared?
It's been a long time, but that's the symbol of the Jedi Order.
Can I make a lore roll?
Yeah, go ahead.
Jedi
Go ahead and make some lore rolls, guys. You can all make a lore roll. Same
Oh,
daunting
yeah.
difficulty, yeah.
So close. It's failures across the board.
Definitely of them.
Heard of them. Okay, so that tracks. That did anybody get success? No.
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 All right. Yeah, you guys have never heard of the Jedi Order at all. Escher, the symbol, the shape of the symbol looks familiar to you, only
Okay.
from the Imperial propaganda feeds.
Hmm.
It looks similar to the symbol that the terrorists use.
Right.
freedom fighters. People call them different things. But other than that, yeah, you guys don't know anything about the Jedi Order.
Ones that when they showed up, I'd always get an influx of patience.
Yeah. H3, you're gonna take one strain because you're trying to figure out how this thing was inside you and you didn't know it.
Sure.
Cena, you're getting pissed off.
Yeah, for real. We gotta get the fuck out of here.
So you're gonna take 2 strains, Cena, because you're getting nervous.
Okay.
Into the comlink, I will say, excuse me, the Baron. What is a Jedi holocron?
Perhaps now is not the time, unless you have a couple of hours for me to try to explain. I know that it is a very rare item. Something that no one's seen for many, many years. How it was brought into your possession, it's a mystery. One that I'm very interested in.
I have been taking advantage of my friend's time. H3 holds the comlink over towards Jado.
Jado says, yeah. What? If you don't own this holocron, then who does? he says to the Baron's disembodied voice. And you hear the Baron respond,
Well, it seems to have belonged to the Jedi Order. And perhaps this droid, H3, also belonged to the Jedi Order at some point. I don't have any answers for you. By rights, H3, that holocron does belong to you. You're welcome to take it. You're free to take it. But if we want answers, Jado, I know someone, a man who's been studying your kind for a long time. A man by the name of Lor San Tekka. I know where to find him, and I can take you to him.
Jado just kind of pauses there. He's still holding the holocron, and he says, I'm not sure what else to do now. This is what I was looking for. I just don't know why it's here. H3, you hear the Baron's voice. Actually, Ra.
Ramen noodle.
Yeah. What? Who?
I wish to ask you one more favor. This is beyond any agreement we've made before. I wish for you to take Jado to Lor San Tekka.
And
I can
Is that,
pay
like,
you
on
for the
the
service.
way
oh,
to
how much?
Bespin?
That will depend on whether you can deliver him safely.
I
I
mean-
believe that he will be safest with you and your crew at this juncture. I don't have the proper facilities to keep him safe in the meantime, nor transport him.
So,
Safe from what now?
There's a lot to explain, which I promise I will do.
so do you, so you want us to do this before we go find that other person?
I don't believe there's a rush, as long as Jado is with you. I believe he'll be safe.
And let me get this right. Jado, is it you can tell us what the hell just came out of my friend's chest?
I mean, I don't know a whole lot about them. They only
Sounds
taught
like
us.
a yes.
He
So
says, they only
yes?
taught us a little. I mean, I got it out of him. I suppose I could try to figure it out.
So a solid yes from Jado. And we got to take you to some other person. And Cena wants to get the hell out of here. I mean, I feel like this is a win-win, and we're making money, right?
What? Hang on a fucking second. H3, what do you think? Offer to kill him still on the table.
I mean, yeah, that's always on the table. We could still do that. I mean, just throwing it out there.
But he promised he would never do it again.
Sure, that means he'll never do it again. Listen, do you want him on the ship?
Yes.
Jado looks at you, H3, and you see the Loth cat climbs up his back and onto his shoulder, and just also kind of blinks at you.
H3 pauses, just does a long pause, and then just says, "Yes." And then he sets the comm link on the table or on something in front of him and
Okay.
walks.
I holster my weapon.
Jado kind of looks around just nervously and says, "Okay, well, do you want to hang on to this?" And he offers it to you, Cena.
She takes it.
Okay. I just need to gather some stuff for Crick. Give me a few minutes.
You got
And
5.
Yeah, he starts walking around and gathering some items.
I'm standing in the doorway.
Yep.
Looking around. It's a nice place you have here. I mean, you've been
I
here
will,
often?
I will attempt to helpfully gather stuff that looks like it could be helpful for a Loth cat.
Sure.
Ramen is
Sure.
just literally
You
talking out loud.
find his little carrier, as well as which he doesn't want to go in. He doesn't go into it at all. But you find some toys and some food and some Loth cat spray for their fur, and you pick up all those items. Jado is loading a duffel bag with his effects. He says, "I've only been on the station for about a week now. Like I said, the vision kind of told me to come here. I got here.
Visions often?
Well, they've been happening more often recently. Something's happened. Something big.
You just randomly have visions of what's to come? Like just a weird, like, maybe follow some random chick you've never met before and see what happens? That kind of thing?
He looks at you kind of quizzically and then says, "I don't know about that, but yeah, you could call it that."
Never
Visions
had
of
one
the
of those
future.
before ever.
He looks at you just kind of curiously and says, "So, you're the captain?"
Yeah, and I put on my hand. Ramen noodle.
He shakes her hand and says, "Jado Anter. I guess, thanks for the lift."
Well, I mean, my crew can't get any Montlair, so, why not bring another animal on board? That seems fair. Asher, are they going to get along? You and your tarantula? What is it again? You called it something. Squirrel? Space
yeah.
squirrel.
Loth cat?
Gizka. Loth cat and the
Oh,
Gizka. He's asking if they're going to get along well.
I mean, like the big ship.
So that sounds like a no. We'll put you up in another quarter. It's fine.
Crick
Gee.
doesn't take up much room. He'll be fine.
Did you collect all your
think,
shit?
like-
I mean,
Who's gonna stay in my bunk?
we have several bunks. It'll be fine. I mean, you can have your bunk. You can have his. I'll sleep in my captain's chair.
Jado kind of eyes you up, Asher. Your arm's just full of Loth cat
Yep.
amenities, just to the brim, kind of rocking back and forth on your feet. He says,
I mean,
"Yeah, we'll see."
I left the comm link for him.
Yeah.
If you would take it.
Yeah, he's gonna scoop it up, and he slings his duffel bag over his shoulder. Says, "Well, lead the way, Captain."
All right, let's get the fuck out of here. And I'm gonna go for the quickest route back to the ship.
Okay.
As we're walking back to the ship, Cena, keeping eyes on Jado at all times,
Yep.
walks next to H3 and holds out the cube.
You guys should also have 2 light side points. Sorry.
You
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you catch up to H3.
This is yours. You want it?
I don't know that it is mine, but I will take it.
Hey, he does anything you don't like. You let me know. I'll take care of it.
I don't need you to kill people for me.
He does anything you don't like. You let me know. I'll take care of it.
She's like she's stuck on repeat, maybe.
Sure.
Maybe
She's lagging.
jostle her. Oh
Listen,
man.
you really don't want me to kill him, I won't kill him, but I will discourage him from doing it again.
He just walks quietly.
Okay. You guys make it back to the ship with no real.
As we
Go ahead.
walk back, I sidle up to Jado. And just so you know, that's not how ramen usually looks. I wouldn't want you to get like confused or something.
Yeah, looks over you and says, "What?" It looks back over at Raw.
Like a weird, awkward smile.
Yep.
It looks intimidating.
Huh. I'm not sure what you mean.
He's in disguise because he's got a bounty on him or something.
You can't just tell
Oh,
people
that-
that. I can hear you.
Listen, you
I
you
said
don't
it
need to
quietly.
you don't need to worry about anything like that from me. I'm trying to lay low too, if you know what I mean.
Oh, perfect. Cena will love you then. Oh, I mean,
I also don't trust a lot of people.
no, you guys are gonna get along great. If she asks you, she's probably gonna ask you like 4 or 5 times who's after you and why you're coming with us. Be prepared. You might want to prep it.
That's just her way of saying hi.
I'm sure you're doing okay. Seems you are.
Most people say, "Hi, how are you?" Cena says, "Who are you and who's looking for you?"
Who's after you?
It's a
She
cultural
sleeps in a
thing.
locked escape pod.
All right. So yeah, you guys make it back to the ship with no.
So as
Yeah, go
we're
ahead.
going onto the ship, Cena's gonna make sure that she and Jado are last.
Mhm.
And as everyone gets on the ship, she like grabs him and like shoves him up against the wall outside the ship and says, "You fuck with us, I will end you. You fuck with H3, I will end you. You understand?"
Yeah, I get
Good.
it.
And she walks onto the ship.
He kind of holds his throat a little bit and then follows you in. All right. So you guys go into the ship, and Jado kind of sets up in area 14 there.
Shit,
Yeah,
I closed the
he-
map.
I close them out too. Shit.
That's all right. I'll share. Sure.
We got some real nice letters on there.
I worked really hard on this.
He's 14. Good. I'm in 20. I can keep an eye on him.
I just
Maybe
sleep
he's
in the
11?
cockpit.
Cool.
Yeah, I usually stay around 12.
All right. Good. Cena's in 20, so she will.
I probably sleep in like 21 though.
Cool.
I'm the only one who sleeps in a bunk. There's 4 of them. No one sleeps in a bunk.
There are lots of beds.
Can I like take down a wall? I mean, if that's the case, like
I mean, you'll have to talk to the
And
captain,
8.
man. That's
Just
that's
shove
not
like
me.
6 bunks
Fine.
together, have a giant bed.
He's just gonna make a menagerie in one of the rooms, little zoo, maybe a couple zoos. So yeah, Jado sets up in the cargo bay in 14 and lets Crick kind of run around in there. But he will take he'll take number 8 bunk. But he sets up most of his stuff in the cargo bay. So you guys The Baron comes back on the ship's comms and says,
I'm glad you made a wise choice in taking Jada with you. Still, there are other issues at hand. The job that I spoke of before is still the priority. I have altered the transponder codes and the boss datapad for your ship, as well as the boss database in Coruscant. You should now be much less, let's just say, noticeable. If you are stocked and supplied with what you need for the trip, then I would suggest you leave. And soon.
H3 will ask Cena, what was the Baron going to pay you for finding this man?
I don't know. We never got that far
Why?
because I never took the job.
Oh,
Not officially. I said I'd look into it, and then shit came up. You sure you're right with him on the ship?
yes.
All right, that changes. You let me know.
all right, Ra, you, after doing a quick re-scan of the ship, looking at the systems and everything seems ready to go. You are A-okay for takeoff, fueled up, stored up.
Yes, this is your captain speaking. It's now safe time to secure your cargo amongst the cabins. Make sure all your animals and pets are located and secure. And we're going to be leaving here in about 5 minutes' time, and the weather outside is
shuttle.
nice and warm. And, just prepare for a nice and comfortable ride. All right, thank you.
All right, are you taking off? Are you headed to Bespin? Is that the plan?
Yeah, that's where the person is.
That you're supposed to meet, yes.
Yes. I would engage.
Okay. So you guys leave Junkfort Station behind you as you take off from this hangar bay that was located in the bows. You see the station kind of twinkle behind you in your viewport as Ra as H3 calculates the jump to light speed, and Ra punches the lever. That's a good place to stop. So
Not expecting any of that.
I was also not expecting any of that. That was supposed to be a little down the line.
H3 fucking went off on a mission.
Well,
You can't say direct things to him.
What did Cena say? She said, what did she say that he went off?
So she said, like, look, go do it if you need to do it.
Yeah, you totally were like, just go do
That's
it. It's fine.
literally what you said. You said, if you got to take care of it, take care of it. But I have to go.
I'm gonna give you guys 10 XP for that.
Woo!
She meant like you as in like the rest of the crew.
No, I literally, as soon as you said it, thought, oh shit. And then, like, nothing happened for a moment or two. I was like, okay, we're gonna be okay. And then Andy got sucked out of chat.
She said
So-
10 XP.
It's because I immediately whispered to Dave and was like, you know H3's going to leave, right?
So my plan is for the next session to kind of pick up with you guys arriving in Bespin. However,
I have a broken leg.
this travel is going to be along known hyperlanes, and basically you're going to be taking find the galaxy map here in case you guys have any detours that you want to make.
So we are not going to drop him off, right? We're going to talk to the contact.
No, you're going to talk to the contact, yeah. So you guys are taking the Trillius trade route up until the wheel, which is a space station, and then from there you'll be taking the what's it called? Hover over it. The Perlimian trade route, and that will take you the whole way to the core. And from there, you're going to take the Corellian run down to Bespin. So you will be traveling very close to the core world and to Coruscant before making the jump to. And if you're not making any stops along the way, it will take about 15 days to get to Bespin. You're traveling across the galaxy, basically,
Excellent.
with a Class 2 hyperdrive.
Sweet.
So,
Lots of RP.
yeah, while they're traveling, there's going to be lots of opportunity for RP, either in our play chat or at the beginning of next session. But that is my plan for now.
Sweet.
All right.
Coolio.